It is now officially confirmed that the next world in Wizard 101 is going to be Darkmoor. Darkmoor will be the first world of Arc 5 because Selenopolis does not count. No one is counting Selenopolis. I don't even think King's Isle is counting Selenopolis as the first world of Arc 5 because it's not. To me, it's a side world completely, but it is required. Now, I don't want people to get disappointed when Darkmoor comes out and they can't play it because they haven't done Selenopolis. So make sure that you do that if you're max level because it will be required in order to get the Darkmoor quest for the new world to start officially Arc 5. Now, here is the tweet from Wizard101. They just dropped it today. I don't think anyone was really expecting this. It just kind of came out of nowhere. I guess they decided that they just wanted to start teasing the new world, and they just name dropped it. First word of the tweet, and it says, Darkmoor beckons you, Wizard, coming fall 2025. And with that tweet, we do get a teaser image, which could be the loading screen. I don't really know. This is either concept art or the loading screen or something like that they've created. It looks really nice. The colors and the lighting is crazy. But here is our first official look at the world of Darkmoor. We can see Castle Darkmoor up there on the hill with the moon behind it and the lighting of the moon cast across this village, because there is a village here that our wizard is walking up towards. Maybe this is where the world gate is. Maybe we're at the world gate, like it's behind us where the wizard's standing, and we're walking towards the main area, the main town of Darkmoor. But Castle Darkmoor is the only place that we visited, unless you count Dimwood Vale, which is also in Darkmoor. We have visited that through the 5 Boxes event. But other than that, that's all we've seen of Darkmoor. So we have not really seen too much beyond the gates of Castle Darkmoor. So this gives us a look at what the actual world could look like. There's going to be tons of new characters. I'm expecting this world to be, just as long as the other worlds that we've seen recently from King's Isle. Like the Arc 4 worlds were all about the same length. So I'm expecting kind of a Novus, Lemuria length of world. I'm hoping it's better than both of those worlds, I will have to say. But that's what I would expect from this. So I'm here in Nightside because there are some characters in Nightside that are originally from Darkmoor. Mortis, I don't know if people know this, but the lore of Mortis is that he's from Darkmoor and that Merle got his, sapling from Darkmoor and planted him here. So Mortis is from Darkmoor originally. And then everyone probably knows this, but of course, Dworgen is also from Darkmoor. Dworgen came to work in Wizard City to serve and help Malister as the Death Professor. Actually, he's not Death Professor. He's Death Assistant because he's not actually a professor. Does he get promoted? Is he eventually going to become the Death Professor? I feel like they should explore that storyline more. Maybe they will in Darkmoor. I don't know. But Death Assistant Dworgen. Let's go ahead and run over to the actual Darkmoor that we can visit. So the only way that we can access Darkmoor is through this little portal over here. We don't have a spiral key for Darkmoor because we've never been to the actual world itself. We can't go outside of the castle. So let's go ahead and load this in. Come on, Shane. You can load in Darkmoor. I believe in you. There's no way there's that many people playing this game right now. So this is the Darkmoor that everyone knows. But all of this is inside the castle walls. So in that picture, you can see on the hill, there's Castle Darkmoor. And that is this castle. And then you can see the moon. So I guess the perspective of that would be, if the moon is in the same spot, would be somewhere like over there. We're like looking this way. And then we can see the moon and the castle spires. But all we know of Darkmoor is inside these castle walls. The graveyard does give us a little glimpse of something else that exists outside of Darkmoor, but honestly, this area doesn't really show anything. There's nothing you can see outside of this. Everything is just shrouded in fog, and all you can see is this bridge that is destroyed that used to connect the graveyard to Castle Darkmoor. Did that just move? Wait, look at this. I didn't even realize that. Oh, it's just one part of it is disappearing and coming back. Okay, I was like, what even is that? And of course, Tatiana's here, just hanging out as usual in front of the graveyard. So will she make an appearance in the real Darkmoor? I have no idea. I really hope Dworgen does, because I feel like Dworgen deserves to make an appearance. So I was thinking about this, and in the world of Darkmoor itself, I'm wondering if they'll let us go up to this gate from the opposite side. And I don't know if we'll be able to go through it. Maybe we can go through it and they'll teleport us here into the actual Darkmoor, into the dungeon. Or maybe they just not allow us to do that and we still have to access this through the normal way, through night side. But that would be a cool touch if they actually did that. But I'm so excited to see what exists outside of Castle Darkmoor, because this world I feel like a lot of people are hyped for because everyone knows Darkmoor. Everyone has played through Darkmoor, played through the dungeon, farmed it so many times in order to get their gear for level 100, fought Malister Undying hundreds of times, it seems, to get their gear on all their characters. So everyone knows this world. And I feel like a lot of people enjoy the theme of it. The gargoyles, vampires, kind of the horror aesthetic. I always liked Halloween. My birthday's in October, so of course I'm going to love this world. I'm really looking forward to it. But I've actually thought that Darkmoor is one of the better dungeons of Wizard 101 for the longest time. Like, it's definitely a top tier dungeon. And I don't know, we'll see how the world is. I really hope that since Darkmoor was so good and so iconic, I hope that this world is the same. I really hope they put a lot of time into this and make it good. So other things to talk about in this update, there will be a level cap increase to 180 because this is the next world in the main quest line. So it will be a level cap increase. We can now hit 180 once that comes out this fall. There's probably going to be Darkmoor themed spells. Think about that. That actually sounds super exciting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of spells they come up with for every school. And I feel like they could be super creative with that. So new spells. I'm excited to see the lore. I'm excited to see what new characters they come up with. Yo, what up, Sierra? And I think Rosalind was in there. I'm excited to see what kind of characters we get. I'm excited to see if they bring back any of the characters that we already know from Darkmoor. I hope they don't bring back Malister. They really don't need to do that. They can just, keep Malister. No reason to include him, but they should include some of the other ones. They should include Dworgen. The Shadow School professor, Velma, is from Darkmoor. And Vadima from Pirate 101 is also from Darkmoor. So maybe we'll see them. But I feel like this world, they have so many options, so many routes that they could take to be creative, and I hope they take advantage of it. And I hope they do it well. I think the pressure is on KingsIsle to make this world really good because a lot of people are looking forward to it. A lot of people like Darkmoor. I mean, just think, like, what would the final boss of Darkmoor even be? What if they bring back Shane Von Shane? They could bring back him. I mean, the final boss isn't going to be what they teased at the end of Selenopolis with the Earthborn person, because that's going to be the final boss of the entire arc, not of just the first world. So maybe Shane will come back. Maybe there'll be someone else new that they introduce. But that is going to do it, guys, for this first video announcing the new world. So let me know what you guys think of all that. If you're excited, what you're the most excited about for the new world of Darkmoor. But I'll keep covering any new teasers that I feel like are worthy of a video. Then I'll definitely keep covering those as we get closer to release. And then when it comes out, we're going to be covering that and streaming it and all that. It's going to be fun. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like on this. Let's see how many likes we can get for the new world of Darkmoor. That's super exciting. And subscribe if you do. Hope you guys enjoy this today. I'll see you all next time.